There is a video, not a rumor, not a headline, a video. And this did not happen today. This happened last year. A woman, Rabiatu Kuyate, from Sierra Leone, deported from the United States. And then, in Ghana, she's seen being dragged across the floor of a hotel by Ghanaian officials. Dragged. Let that sink in. Not by criminals, but by Ghanaian officials. No dignity, no protection, no respect. And while that was happening in South Africa, other Africans were being blamed, targeted, and pushed out. Different countries, same pattern. Africans turning on Africans. And we need to be honest about this. This is not just unfortunate. This is unacceptable, because when an African woman can be dragged on the floor in an African country and the response feels weak, unclear, or invisible, that is not just a failure of systems. That is a failure of leadership. Let's talk about this. Rabiatu Kuyate is from Sierra Leone, and the president of Sierra Leone is Julius Maada Bio, and he is in charge of ECOWAS, the chairman, a body that's claimed to stand for unity, cooperation, and protection of its people. So people expect something: a clear voice, a strong position, a defense of dignity. But what many people saw was silence. Now, yes, there may be diplomacy behind closed doors. But when people are humiliated in public, silence does not feel like strategy. It feels like absence, and absence has consequences, because it sends a message that this can't happen and then nothing will follow. Now let's go deeper, because this is not just one incident. In South Africa, we've seen rising hostility towards foreign Africans. Yes, economic hardship is real. Unemployment is real. Frustration is real. But turning on each other is not a solution. It collapses of directions, because the problem is bigger than migrants, and blaming each other does not fix broken systems. Now look at Ghana, accepting deportees from the United States. Sometimes place people in countries that are not even their own. This creates confusion, tension, and situations where dignity is compromised. So we have to ask, who is these systems work for? Because it is clear not working for the people caught inside it. But here is the hardest truth. We cannot blame everything on outside forces, because at some point we have to take responsibility for how we treat each other. When Africans strip dignity from Africans, we are not just victims of broken systems. We are participants in this breakdown, and that is uncomfortable. But it is necessary to say, this is not about attacking Ghana. This is not about attacking South Africa. This is not about division. This is about accountability, because if no one is held accountable, then nothing changes. If Africans leader cannot clearly defend the dignity of Africans, then what are these institutions really for? If regional unity exists only on papers, then what does it mean in reality? We don't need slogans. We need actions. We don't need silence. We need clarity. And we don't need to turn on each other while bigger systems unquestioned. Because the moment we normalize this, it's the moment we all become vulnerable. And dignity once lost is not easy regained. If we stay silent, our own people are humiliated, then we are not just witnesses, we are part of the problem. My name is Harun Zubairu. May God bless Africa. Thank you very much.